Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! It blew my little hairs up there. Look at that. I'm YouTube famous now. Available. Na 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 na. YouTube famous. I'm YouTube famous. I'm YouTube famous now. A little extra there for you. Available in 2020. The album, the show tunes, Dad, AF, na 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 na. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. I have so much energy today, you have no idea. Listen, let me just tell you something. I have basically become the barista of the world over here. Okay, we are running Starbucks in our kitchen because we can't leave our house. So I am running the Keurig up there, becoming the Starbucks of the world over there. I'm making all kinds of concoctions. I am the barista mixologist. Don't even worry about it. This one right here is all right. Anyway. All right, let's get into this video today. Oh my Lord, there is so much going on. I'm gonna need my lip gloss because my lip gloss be popping for this video. There is so much hot toddy. This is not about hot toddy, but there's a lot of hot toddy tea up in this drama. Woo! Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-lang, dang, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Oh my Lord, I can't even. It's an iPhone 10. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. Well, I'm not feeling so great today, Jane. I drank a little too many gimlets last night, Jane. Oh, those gimlets. I love them so much. I'm drinking about a Dixie Cups now. Oh, we've been watching Fences for days, my Lord. I just think he has that movie memorized by now. It's driving me crazy. I can't wait for our women's league tonight. The women's league. Jay, I told you this. I told you that. Are you drinking, girl? Are you getting into the Boone's Farm Sangria? Jane, listen. We're having a Google Hangout tonight. A Google Hangout. Yeah, you just bring your favorite. I'm bringing my tuna tetrazzini. You bring your pineapple upside down cake. That'll be so nice. We're going to talk about Nikita Dragun. She's getting herself in all kinds of trouble with this new series that she has over there on the Snapchat. Hold on a second, Jane. My cord's unhooked. Okay, can you hear me, gal? Can you hear me? Okay. So anyway, yeah, and then we're going to talk about Jeffree Star. Came out. Oh my Lord, he's the fakety of the world. Can't relate. I can't relate. I can't relate. Oh, you're so funny, Jay. Can't relate. Oh, I can't relate either. Okay. All right, girl. I can't relate. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye, Jay. Oh, my God. When I saw this all come up today, well, the Nikita Dragun stuff I knew. But anyway, and I was going to do a Q&A, which I might still do because I put up questions over on the Instagram. So this might be just another Two for Tuesday. Okay, so that got a little out of control, so I had to edit that. Anyway, let's get into the drama. You know what? I decided to get up today and like do my hair. And I was like, you know what? I have been in the same 2 hoodies and a hat for the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to get up today. I'm going to do my hair, put a little lip gloss on because my lip gloss be popping. And I'm going to talk about a little tea. So let's get on here, okay? Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Oh my God, I've lost my mind. Okay. I started getting all these messages. Do y'all know that Nikita Dragun has a Snapchat show? Okay. Nikita Dragun has this Snapchat. Hey, Rocco. If I make it through this video, it's going to be pearls, okay? Diamonds and pearls. So anyway, Nikita Dragun has this reality show on the Snapchat, apparently, and it's called Nikita, I think it's called Nikita Unfiltered. Nikita Unfiltered, yeah. So anyway, she was supposed to do this collab, okay, with Bretman Rock. And it's discussed in the Snapchat series. And I don't know why that cracks me up so much. It just does. It's like... Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? If you're like my age, it reminds me of those cartoons back in the day. Do you remember, like my grandma used to read those cartoons in the paper and it would be like, she read a lot of the cartoons, but her favorite was like Apartment 3B. And it would be like one picture and you had to like read it every day to find out like what was going on. Do you know what I'm talking about? We have like, kind of like, we had Tana Mojo, kind of MTV on what do you call it, on the YouTube. Now we have people having like reality shows on Instagram and Snapchat, okay? And people are doing live shows. I mean, I found out the other day that, what's her name? Nancy Grace has her own show over on the Facebook. I said to my good Judy Tanya, she was in the car and she was like, this was like weeks ago, I think now, because I talked about it on my vlog. But she was in my car, she's like rolling through there, and all of a sudden I heard Nancy Grace go, Elizabeth, put that picture up there, Elizabeth, of that murdered body. And I said, Johnny Jean, is that Nancy Grace? And she goes, yeah. I go, is she back on TV? She goes, oh no, she has her own show on Facebook. I watch it all the time. Listen, this kind of stuff kind of cracks me up. I don't know why. But we've now got reality shows everywhere. Nikita Dragun, she got her own show over on the Snapchat. You can go watch it. Just look up Nikita Dragun, okay, or Nikita Unfiltered. You can find it either way. So, in one of the episodes, it comes up that she was supposed to have this collab with Bretman Rock. And that his manager reaches out and is like, we're not going to be able to do the collab anymore, okay? So anyway, people are speculating that she and Bretman are having some kind of falling out. Bretman. Whenever I say his name, people are always like, and I have to honestly say, he's like one of my favorite beauty influencers of life. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Have you ever watched his Instagram? I think he is so funny. I love that he kind of just does his own thing and stays out of it. And the only time that he's ever got into any kind of real drama is when it has been in association with like Nikita or Gabriel or somebody like that. Like by himself, he doesn't really get into a whole lot of drama, you know? So anyway, people were speculating that she and Brett were no longer friends. And so underneath here, on her Twitter, she clarifies it. She went in last night. She was clarifying all kinds of stuff about all. She said in here about, somebody said, Nikita Dragun and James Charles have such a great relationship. Seeing the way they confide in each other on Nikita's Unfiltered episode gives me life. And she responds and says, hi, sister, gets on my nerves sometimes, but I love her so much. Nikita Unfiltered. And then somebody said, bright and early, Nikita Dragun just watched Nikita Unfiltered, can't believe a collab with Bretman Rock was going to happen, hopefully this year. And she responds and said, the collab is going to be even crazier now. This video is just taking, this should be called Peter Monn Unfiltered. Okay. This video is just taking a turn for the worse. Anyway, people are speculating that the reason, woo, it's hot in here, it's hot tamale train. People are speculating that the collab did not get canceled because of prior arrangement or prior agreement, okay, that Brett had. People are speculating that it's because Nikita is problematic and Brett's manager was like, this is not happening, okay? Or, so anyway. So then she says on here, or somebody says, oh my God, I'm going to be so sad there was going to be a collaboration with Bretman and Dragun Beauty. And then she says, Bretman and I are totally fine, by the way. And nobody said anything about, like, you guys aren't okay. She just is choosing to respond to it. She says, Bretman and I are totally fine, by the way. Obviously sucked that the collab couldn't happen because of a prior agreement he had. Don't worry, Miss Collab will still be coming, and she spells it the dirty way. Of course, which is probably why you didn't get the collab, girl. Okay, just saying. And then she put hashtag Nikita Unfiltered. And what's interesting is that every single thing that she's addressing underneath here, when she goes underneath here, she hashtags it Nikita Unfiltered. So I think a lot of this is to drum up attention and to bring attention to her new show, to what's going on with her new show. So go check it out. Give the girl some views. Go over there, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Anyway, I mean, I do think that there's a point, and I think that, you know, I think a lot of these beauty influencers get to the point where they think, like, I'm so big, people love me so much, but there are certain doors that are going to close by being problematic. You know, I think that in the world that we live in, when you're young and you're edgy and you're problematic and you kind of have this like FU attitude towards the world, which Nikita has had ever since really before Dramageddon 1, but when the whole Dramageddon 1 thing happened, just the way that she kind of didn't really even apologize, just kind of stood there and talked about being on a flight for a long time, and you know, the way that she never really kind of addressed anything or changed or whatever, that kind of problematic behavior at some point catches up with you. And yes, it may open some doors for you, for people that like that edginess and that like FU attitude. But over time, what's going to happen with businesses and things like that is it's going to close some doors for you too. Some people are going to be like, no, we're not okay with this. Like, we don't want to mess with this problematic behavior that you're always constantly putting out there. It's not a good look for our business. Other businesses will be like, this is cool. We like it. You know, there will be, like, if you look at, you know, fashion houses, there will be some runways that she will walk, and there will be some runways that she will never walk because of the way that she, you know, has responded to issues that have come up in the world. So it'll be interesting to see over time, you know, like what happens with her if she kind of tames things down. I actually think that in the next year or two, we're going to see a kind of a settled down version of Nikita. I think she's going to start taking her business very, very seriously. You know, you have to think about it for, you know, all of them were really, really young when they got started. And I think as they get older and they really want to be taken seriously, you know, as beauty influencers and business people, I think they're going to realize that to be taken seriously, we have to act seriously, you know, and I think that they're looking at people like Jeffree Star, who from a business point of view has, I think, responded in a very, like, mature manner, and they see that, and that's something to look up to, and then they see people like Jaclyn Hill, who has maybe not responded in the best CEO manner, and I'm just being, I'm not making fun of it, I'm just saying, like, in all actuality, and they're looking at that, and they're, you know, saying, like, who do we want to be more like? I don't know that I think being the most problematic person in the world is how you want to run a business. And I think what they're going to figure out over time is that you can't run a business and be problematic. And, you know, and I think that's kind of like what happened to Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star really hasn't gotten himself... What a good segue. What a good segue, Peter Monn! Rock on, gold dust. I went to a party last... Oh, damn nation! Oh, shit. Oh, God, that hurts so bad. Right in my eye. I went to a party last Saturday night. I didn't get laid. I got in a fight. All right, so since I just hit myself in the face, let's talk about Jeffree Star. Oh, my God. So I saw this. This video is all over the place today. I saw this, Crystal Ball Diva just texted me, by the way, and she told me that season 4 is happening Friday. So what she's referring to is Drag Race Showdown, which is one of my favorite underground drag races. So if you love RuPaul's Drag Race and you want to watch some underground drag races, Crystal Ball Diva was one of the very first, if not the first, underground or online drag race, and hers is called Drag Showdown, and I will link it below so you guys can go check it out. I love you, Crystal. You're fantastic, and she works so hard on this. And I have to tell you before you go over there, okay, it's not all glitz and glam. It's very, very amateur, and that is what I absolutely live for with this thing. The diary entries alone, whoo, they are unbelievable. So anyway, okay. So let's get into the Jeffree Star thing. Now, when I saw this come up on the Beauty Guru Reddit, I was like, what is going on here, okay? And it's interesting to me because it seems to me like, okay, like, you know, Jeffree Star gave away all this money, and I think that that is fantastic. I thought that was so nice that he was doing that, right? But, you know, like, then the James thing was like the day before, and now this happened, what I'm about to talk about, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I think if you have to take the money situation out of it, and that's like an isolated thing, because that was like a really nice charitable thing that he did. So I don't think that counts, right? But like the James situation and now this is like kind of like, if I knew that he was having a release coming out, like, and he was stirring up drama for his release, which, you know, let's just be for real. Like, Jeffree Star, even if he was doing it alone or with Shane, they don't need to hype up drama for sales. I mean, Jeffree Star's stuff sells out that quick anyway, right? So while I believe, and I really do believe this, having watched it very, very closely over the years, that beauty influencers, when they have a release coming up, I do believe that they stir up some kind of drama to get people talking about it. I don't know that Jeffree Star is at a point anymore where he needs to do that. I really don't. So then this, to me, is very, very interesting what happened. So I saw this on the Beauty Guru Reddit. This came up 16 hours ago. Somebody said, Jeffree changes title and description on video from 2019. Previously said, surprising my boyfriend with his dream car. And now it's called pretending to surprise my ex-boyfriend with his dream car. Okay? Now, I have to tell you what is really, really interesting about this. Is that underneath here, they have this thing posted with like a date on it, okay? It was published on July 14, 2019. And he has something written in the description box, which I'm going to read to you in just a second. Now, I went to the video, okay? And let me just tell you what's interesting about this in the video. Is when you go to the video, what they have over there in their, like, they have a screenshot of the description box. What they have in the description box is no longer underneath the video. Well, I don't know when he changed the title. I don't know if they just found it. I don't know if this just happened 2 days ago. I don't know when it happened, but if you go underneath the video, people are talking about it because this has just come up. Because you can see underneath here in the comments, like the videos from like 8 months ago are things like, he says he bought the Birkin to match the car, but knowing him, I'm 95% sure he bought the car to match the Birkin. But if you go to 3 days ago, someone said, why is no one talking about the new title? Okay? And then someone said, haha, I thought I was tripping, LOL. And someone said, I know, right? Someone else said, right. Someone else said, I was looking for the comment because same. Someone else said, yep, they're not friendly anymore, looks like. And somebody said, it's hilarious. Someone said they're deleting those comments. So apparently they're supposedly deleting comments that are referencing like he and Nathan not being on friendly terms anymore. We haven't seen he and Nathan together whatsoever since the breakup, of which they were it was a friendly breakup. And allegedly, and it talks about this in this thread, so I'm just going to throw it out there now. Allegedly, I don't know, I don't have any confirmation of this. I've just heard speculation that Nathan has a girlfriend, okay? So anyway, someone said, let's keep this one strong. Someone said, I had to watch it again to see if anything else had changed. And someone said, right, I thought it was just me. And someone said, so basically he admits that the relationship was fake. For someone that's like 100% all the time, this is very hypocritical. Can't relate. And I thought that was interesting. If you go through here, there's really not that many comments from people from the last couple days that are noticing the, someone just here said, I'm just here to see what the video title is. In fact, change, we stand. So people are like okay with the fact that he like changed it too, but there's not tons of comments about that. Someone said the way he changed the title, oh my God, I hope they're not in bad terms and it's just a joke. And someone responded and said they are on bad terms. Nate has a whole girlfriend and he took the car back. Well, what's really interesting about this is that when you go to the Beauty Guru Reddit, okay, and you read where they have, and here, I will just throw up here for you the screenshot that they have. Thank you over there. You girls and gals over at the Beauty Guru Reddit, you know I love you so much. So, I mean, it looks real. It doesn't look like somebody faked this, and this is what is said underneath there. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Since my breakup with Nathan, so this would indicate that this has come out since, like he changed the description box since the breakup. Since my breakup with Nathan, I've been asked hundreds of times what happened with this car since uploading this video. Now, I want to say this before getting into this. I do not know that what is written underneath here is completely made up, and I don't know where they got that screenshot because the video it's not underneath there anymore. So either he deleted the description box and doesn't have that underneath there anymore, and they caught it early, or I don't know what. Somebody put it in the comment section below. I will say this, though, in a situation like this, that I don't know why you would have the description box and have somebody capture it, because you know people are going to capture it like right away, and then go in and delete it, because it would even look more speculative than that. So he says, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Since my breakup with Nathan, I've been asked hundreds of times what happened with this car since uploading this video. The car was always mine and is in my name. I mean, I think we knew that, right? He said, the car, I paid for it and always dreamed of owning an Aston Martin from watching James Bond 007. Bond. James Bond. Movies as a kid. That's kind of cool. I like that. We did this video to create content and do something fun, but sadly this was us acting and was not real. You know, it begs to make one wonder then what was real and what wasn't real. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's go underneath here. And, okay, I had to edit it out because I started reading the thread and, like, right away it was just kind of a little cruel in there. So, I'm not going to bring any of that kind of stuff up. Okay, so someone said, no wonder this video felt inauthentic. When they interact on videos, sometimes they just give off porno levels of dialogue. LOL. Someone said porno levels of dialogue. Ma'am, I choked on my morning coffee. Have a medal. And someone said they were always like this in every video. And that's true. You know, like, I think that's really, really true. I will say this, though. You know, that a lot of people always, like, you know, my husband's been in a lot of my videos. He doesn't enjoy being in videos necessarily. You know, like, he likes to be by my side, and he likes it because he knows I like it. But, like, that's not his favorite thing to have the camera on him. He likes to take pictures. He likes to have his picture taken over on Instagram, his picture taken like we're in, remember the comb you used to get when you go to elementary school and it was school picture day? No, my husband loves Instagram, and he's real obsessed with it over there. I'll link his Instagram below. Go check it out. He does, like, fashion looks of the day and all that kind of stuff. But to be on video, he doesn't like it. And the way that he always says it is, he's like, my humor doesn't translate well to video. So he doesn't really like being on video a whole lot. He'll do it for me, you know, or he'll every once in a while be like, hey, you want me to do a video with you? But he doesn't love doing it, right? Like, it's not his favorite thing in the entire world. Well, who knows? Maybe it was the same thing with Nathan. You know, maybe Nathan did it like my husband did it because he loved Jeffree. Or maybe he did it because he was asked to do it. I don't know. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Someone said, okay, but I don't know why he thinks people will enjoy him admitting to bullshitting his audience and fans just for content. And I'm not naive to think that everything that happens on YouTube is real, but I also don't find it charming when a YouTuber admits to lying, faking SHI toot for content, bull BSing for views. That's so tacky. And someone said, I think people will think, oh wow, that's so refreshing. If a YouTuber admits this, perhaps there's some redeeming quality in him. Or some people will speculate that more tea will come, which drives up his viewer count either way. Someone said that this is probably exactly it. Well said. Someone said, I thought he was being petty because he took the car away recently. So now the video's old title doesn't match. It was a fake surprise for Nate, not the video being fake staged. Confusion. Someone said his fans will enjoy him doing anything, including SHIT. Oh my Lord, family, finally I said the TIT word. Talking his fans directly. To me, it makes him look bad. If I were a viewer, I'd question another video. That's what I don't understand. I will say this, okay? Is that like my husband being in videos with me. Like I always said when I got on YouTube, I was either going to be 100% real or I wasn't going to be anything at all. And when my husband and I are in videos, right? Like I'm not like, okay, like smile, be pretty, you know, like, blah, blah. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, we're so happy today, blah, blah, blah. That stuff to me is such a huge turnoff. I don't watch YouTube couples that do that kind of crap. It's totally inauthentic to me. I did think that Jeffree and Nathan played off very well on camera. I did. I really did. You know, the whole situation is very interesting to me. It's interesting to me that one of the biggest relationships on YouTube, and I've said this before, that one of the biggest relationships on YouTube just completely is over, and like literally nobody is talking about it. Like if this were anybody else, I mean, listen, we talked about Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas for months, okay? If Julian and Jenna Marbles broke up, people would talk about it for months, okay? You know, when Colleen Ballinger and, you know, her ex broke up, people talked about it for a long time. I mean, this is just, I mean, crazy to me that literally nobody is talking about Jeffree Star and Nathan and what happened. I mean, nobody. It's like put out a video and everybody's like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, let's move on. Give him his privacy, give him his privacy. And I agree with that. I agree to give them their privacy, right? But at the same time, they're like one of the biggest YouTubers people in the world. Like, they benefited a lot off of them being a couple on YouTube. It really worked well for Jeffree's channel and, you know, helping, like, I think, legitimize Jeffree to some degree. You know, so it's interesting to me, and I'm not saying that we have to know the ins and the outs and the facts and all that kind of stuff. It is interesting to me, though, like, when you watch the Shane series, and just not so long ago, they were sitting there talking about marriage, and Jeffree even said something about marriage, right? And then it's like, oh, we just kind of, like, fell apart, but we both love each other very much, but now you're changing titles of videos and you guys aren't apparently friends and you haven't hung out and you don't talk, but so then why say that we're friends? Why not get on video and say, I'm heartbroken, okay, and I really loved this guy and apparently it isn't what it is and I'm really, really hurt by all of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, or don't address it. And I do think that there are things that he doesn't have to address. It's his business, you know, but at the same time, then why go in and ever change the video? You knew it was going to draw attention. Like, that's what I don't understand, okay? That, like, you're sitting around and, like, that day was the day that you thought to yourself, okay, well, I need to change the title on this video because so many people are asking me what happened to the car. You could even just throw that out in the car and say, well, hey, like in a video, the next video, and just be like, a lot of people are asking me about the car that I got. You know, like, hey, I bought it for Nathan, but it was really mine. I wanted an Aston Martin. I don't know. This is what I don't understand, okay? And I'm just asking this out there to all the Jeffree fans. Would you be more excited about watching a video called buying my boyfriend's dream car, or would you be more excited about watching a video called buying the dream car I always wanted since I was a kid? Because to me, knowing Jeffree Star and having watched Jeffree Star for a long time, I would definitely be more interested and more excited about watching a video called buying my dream car I've wanted since I was a kid, having it, like, you know, hidden so you couldn't see what it was in the thumbnail, and then going to watch it and see what his dream car was ever since he was a kid, you know? Like, that to me would have been like, I don't understand why we needed to make this other video. I'm confused by it, so. But listen, I'm not new to the idea that there's a lot of stuff that's fake and it's for content, but I think it begs the question then, what is real and what is not? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.